We okay?
Yeah.
It is supposed to be the festivities of Easter, where the good spirits of Jesus should be there. But it seems to be opposite to our client, former Waziri, Rashid, Echesa. Since he was arrested and was detained at Mtajua police station, with very clear instructions that nobody can access him. Not his lawyers, not his family, not his elected leaders, not the members of the public. We had to come here yesterday to get authority to go back to Mtajua as his advocates to see him. That is a constitutional right. That is the right Kenyans gave to themselves. After we saw him yesterday, he told us his medical condition, which we raised with the police immediately, but we didn't have documentation. So yesterday, we looked for the documents. We contacted the first hospital where he was treated, that is Current Hospital, and found out the documents that he was operating a very serious operation that he underwent, and he had shown us the type of stitches, the type of wounds that he was carrying while he was in police custody. Then after that, we conducted his other doctor, Professor Chunga, who wrote a summary of the medical condition that Waziri is facing. The condition is fatal. The condition is an acute pneumonia that can develop. There's a doctor here, Dr. Senator, will explain to us the medical condition. So we wrote that letter in the morning and told the DCI that at no cost Waziri should be released on cash bail so that the family takes him to hospital or the police take him to hospital. And subsequent to that explanation, the police decided to pick our client from Mtajua and bring him to come and be investigated. We left Mtajua, came here together with my senior, Cliff Ombeta, a panel, a strong team of 6 investigators assembled at the boardroom. Our client's medical condition was completely deteriorating. He started coughing, he started breathing heavily, he started sweating, he started having fever, and the interview could not proceed. Faced with that reality, that here is a man who is likely to die in police custody, the interview could not proceed. He has been taken back to Mtajua police station as the officers here consult their bosses. We hope that the bosses, because the biggest boss is the Inspector General of Police, and in this place is the Director of Criminal Investigation, Mr. Mohammed Amin. We have put it very clearly that in the event our client dies in police custody against the advice of his doctors, we will hold liable those officers who will detain and will continue to detain when he is likely to die. We have given a copy of the medical reports to the members of the 4th estate. There's nothing to hide. We have told the police that this is not the first time people have died in police custody. I was part of the when the former town clerk of Nairobi, Gakuo, asked the court to be allowed to go to see his doctor, and the court refused. Gakuo died. Are we likely to see Echesa die just because a complainant has taken control of the police? Ferdinand Barasa, the governor of Kakamega, who is the complainant, has no role to order the police not to release our client to go to hospital. We are appealing to all the forces in the whole country to take notice that the life of Rashid Echesa Mohammed is in danger. Good brother Senator will address that. Cliff better will finalize on the position.
Very special capacity. I was given by 2.5 million in the county to ask the government of the Republic of Kenya to give me Rashid Mohammed so that I can escort Rashid Mohammed together with members of his family to the hospital. And if they want him on Monday or Tuesday, we will definitely bring him back. Rashid is certainly not a flight risk because he serves at the pleasure of the President of the Republic of Kenya. I want to remind the Inspector General that under the Constitution of Kenya, the right to life is a constitutional right. And therefore, he must refuse to be directed by anybody to deny any Kenyan, leave alone Rashid Mohammed, an opportunity to enjoy the right to life. Personally, I was expecting that this weekend, if there was going to be anything about Kakamega, it would have been about the fertilizer scandal, and not about Rashid Mohammed. So Kakamega has become a laughing stock in the whole country, running from the fertilizer scandal to the scandal of witchcraft, to the scandal of extortion of money and so on, to a further scandal of the possibility that the governor of Kakamega might be holding some forces within the judicial criminal system captive. If he wasn't, this is the weekend Barasa should have been here explaining how fertilizer worth 703 million shillings, fake, has found itself in the hands of unsuspecting farmers. That is not the case. We want to appeal to the police that under the Constitution of Kenya, he is not expected to be directed by anybody. He cannot be directed by anybody when he's carrying out operational duties. Therefore, let him allow me to go with Rashid to the hospital. His lawyers are here. If they want a bond, we are here. Even if it means I give them one of my bulls as a surety, we will, and so on and so forth. This is not a laughing matter, as the council has explained. People have died in custody. The politics of South Africa changed when Dr. Steve Biko died in prison. So imagine a situation whereby Rashid dies. The politics of the Lion Nation will change. And when I say the Lion Nation, I'm not being a tribalist. Like all of us who are here, we all have hope. We come from a community of 7 million people. And therefore, when I appeal on their behalf, let the powers be and listen to us. And if they cannot listen to the chief whip of the government, that we really listen to the wife of Rashid. That's all.
In terms of how he has been tortured, he makes a report and expects investigation. He does not expect that somebody with some kind of influence, probably more than his, will go and turn tables on him. This is the case we're talking about. Echesa complained about his predicament. What have the police done about it? Today I will tell you, nothing. They recorded his statement, and the next time they enticed him to come and record a further statement, they arrested him. He has suffered 2 arrests as a result of that. And what happens? We are able to show that he's a person capable of being given bond. He's a good candidate for bond now that he's in custody. Has the state done anything about it? No. We are now going to the 3rd day that Echesa is in custody. Why do they deny him bond? Do they have a reason? No. Has he attempted to abscond? No. Has he attempted to escape? No. Has he attempted to interfere with any investigation? No. But they still hold him against his fundamental rights. And I always keep on saying, the reason why we have fundamental rights is to prevent such an excess of the state. And this is an excess. Otherwise, how do they explain keeping him in custody and turning tables on him? Probably, as Senator Khalwale said, this witchcraft that we are talking about, is it the same one that has been visited over the justice system when the police done? Because you cannot understand how they are doing such things unless it is witchcraft. Honestly. How do you put a complainant in custody and get another one who, by the way, if you look even at the OBs, does not show him a Barasa as a complainant? But somehow, with a magic wand, he is able to confuse the officers to even deny somebody to go for treatment. When did we start this issue for treatment? We started it yesterday, and we told them that this man is unwell and critical. They did not do anything about it. We have gone and looked for medical documents. We have given it to them. They have not done anything about it. But they are telling us they are going to consult. Consult what? On when a professor of medicine has told you that this person is capable of dying at any particular moment. Consult about what? That where they can be able to survive? Or that they can use some more magic maybe from Barasa so that he can survive? We need officers to be serious on their duty. They do not only protect life, they must also be humane. They must be sympathetic to situations. This is a situation that not only you need to be humane about, you need to be sympathetic about. You have a person who has surgery, quite clearly showing. The medical documents have been told, you have been told that he can suffer blood clots. It can affect his heart. It will affect his veins. Yet you tell us you are going to consult. When are we getting this response? This person, as he is, when we came here, he could no longer stand. He could no longer sit straight. He was sweating. He was in pain. Part of the medical documents that they were given showed that he needed intravenous kind of treatment, medicine. He needed to have painkillers. He needed to have steroids. He needed to have antibiotics. All which even the DCI himself does not have. They do not have the expertise. But an expert has told you that this person is unwell. And you go and keep quiet about it. Are you saying that you cannot look at his fundamental right? Does he have right for treatment? Does he have right to be released on bail? Are we going to allow witchcraft to be able to cover us? We need to have serious officers in these serious offices, so that when something like this comes about, somebody takes action. The reason we are standing here today is because we are trying very hard to go and see whether he can be released on bail. He has not escaped. He has not absconded. He is a gun. People who have come forward, ready to stand for his bond, are there. He is a government official. He has no reason to run away. He has been a minister. Just because of a threat that he had obtained money, which is a fake allegation, just because of a cyber crime, cyber bullying, which he has not done, such as a case of cyber conspiracy to defraud, which has not happened, and then some imaginative figures of 240 million shillings come about. Barasa needs to show us this 240 million. Where is it? Where did he get it from? How did he give it out? Where is the source of this money? These are things that somehow the officers need to interrogate before you even arrest somebody. The justice system is going to the dogs. It has started improving, but now it's getting worse.
Okay. Yale yanayojifichua ni kwamba hayawi yashakuwa. Rashid Echesa akiangazia kuangalia mauti yake kwa sababu ya ugonjwa alionao, bado polisi wanang'ang'ana kumzuilia. Rashid Echesa ni mgonjwa. Madaktari wawili, mmoja kutoka hospitali ya Karen ambapo alifanyiwa upasuaji, kuna bandeji na zile nyuzi za kule kukatwakatwa na mavisu vya madaktari zimo wa polisi wameziona. Pili, profesa wa matibabu ameandika kwamba kwa sababu ya afya yake ambayo imedhoofika, huenda akapata ile mpigo wa moyo, cardiac arrest, huenda akapata ile blood clot ambayo ikipanda juu ule mtu anaangamia bila hata daktari kujaribu kumwokoa. Kwa hivyo tumeandikia DCI barua, tumewapa stakabadhi mbili za profesa wa medicine Profesa Chunge na Karen Hospital, na tukawaambia kwamba huyu hawezi simama kuhojiwa. Echesa ameletwa hapa pamoja na mawakili wake na senata. Tulipofika hapa hali yake ikadhoofika, akaanza kutokwa jasho, akaanza kukohoa, akaanza kuvuta hewa kwa njia ya kasi, akaanza kusinzia kidogo, akaanza kidogo kubadilika. Basi niposa polisi walipoona wakasema kwamba hawawezi endelea, amerudishwa kule Muthaiga. Wale polisi waliokuwa hapa DCI walikuwa ni vyeo vya chini, basi wamepeana zile stakabadhi na wamepiga masimu kuelezea wakubwa wao kwamba huyu ni mtu ambaye huenda akafariki. Tumewaonyesha kwamba sio mara ya kwanza wafungwa wamefariki ikiwa katika ndani ya mikono ya polisi. Kule South Africa kama senata alivyosema Dr. Biko, Nairobi pale ule ambaye alikuwa mkuu wa Nairobi County Assembly kakuwa na wengine. Kwa hivyo tunatarajia kwamba tukitoka hapa tukienda Muthaiga tutapata kwamba familia na seneta wake watapewa ule gonjwa, achukuliwe hospitali, aweze kupimwa, aweze kutibiwa, sio kwa gharama ya serikali bali kwa gharama ya familia na gharama yake mwenyewe. Kwa hivyo hayo ndio mambo tumesema kwamba mambo huenda yakabadilika iwapo serikali itajifanya haijaona hatari iliyo mikononi mwao, iwapo Echesa atafariki hospitalini na washajulishwa yale yaliyoendelea. Na vile Cliff alivyosema, zile tuhuma za kwamba yeye alipata fedha kutoka kwa gavana wa Bungoma wa Kakamega ni tuhuma ambazo hazina faida zozote, ni tuhuma za kisiasa. Na vile tulivyosema, hii ni mambo ya kisiasa, polisi watolewe katika mambo ya siasa, wawache wanasiasa wafanye kazi yao, na sisi mawakili tuweze kufanya kesi ambazo ni za criminal, ambazo zinajulikana katika the Criminal Procedure Code na Penal Code. Na mwisho, hii sarakasi yote inahusiana na uganga. Sijui kama vile Cliff alivyosema, ule uganga wa ule mganga wa Kakamega umekuja mpaka kuingilia polisi. Basi zamani kulikuwa na uganga katika vita vya Majimaji, lakini sasa hatutarajii serikali ya leo itaanza kufuatilia vitu za uganga, vitu za ushirikina. Vile ni vitu ambavyo havina faida katika taifa la Kenya. Polisi wafuate wezi, polisi wafuate bandits, polisi wafuate terrorists, polisi wafuate wale wanaobaka na kuua wanawake katika majumba za kistarehe. Wawachane na vitu ambazo eti governor alipeana pesa kwa kutoa nguo na kupiwa picha akiwa uchi. Hii ni sarakasi ambayo haistahili kuharibu sifa za dunia inayoitwa Mulembe Nation. Kabila kubwa zaidi linafedhehishwa na kuletewa aibu kama senator alisema. Asante.
Wewe Domi, Dogo sinuke.
Wewe Domi. Wewe Dominic. Ah.
Shika.
Eh. Wapi kuboko wa gari? Anda ikupa chini. Shika.
Nitaenda kwa mganga wa Western.
Utarogwa.
Sinuke.
Haya uti.
Achana kidogo. Cyrus. Ako wapi? Ameenda. Domi. Domi.